Hi everyone, it's Jill here. So welcome to my first review. The first one that I'll be reviewing, I've got a crap ton of hair extensions and I decided that the first one that I'll be reviewing is Bellami hair extensions. So this is what it looked like. You can purchase this from www.bellamihair.com. So let's get started with the review. This is what the packaging looks like. It's one of the small packaging with like kind of squarish, and then there's like a small flap here where the tester strip would be. It does come with a tester strip, which you can then later on combine with the rest of the hair to make the complete 10 weft. So what I have right now is the Bellami Bellissima 220 grams. It's 22 inches and this is in number 2 dark brown. So this is what one of the wefts look like. This is, I think this is like a 6-inch or an 8-inch weft. There's 4 clips here. You put it like right down the middle of the back of your head. So you can see this is really soft. Yeah. So talking about the color of the hair, I think that it matches my hair color really well. Number 2 dark brown is the best match for my hair. I have another set here, which is chocolate brown. This is number 4. This one is a tad brighter red, kind of reddish undertone than my hair. And dark brown is a better fit. Yeah, the color fits really nice, matches my hair really well. What I like about this is that there's like lace backing for all of the wefts. I really like that, and because I really like the fact that all of the clips are sewn on both at the top and at the side, and they're really small clips, so they appear to be like really unobtrusive. Once you put it in your hair, it's just impossible to see. I have like the flattest hair over here at the sides, and even when I have them in, nobody could tell that, you know, there's like tiny little bumps for where the clips would be. I like that it's really long. This is 22 inches. The hair is really silky, it's really soft. I kind of do not like the fact that it has like these so-called natural ends. I really don't like these natural ends. I don't understand them. They're like wispy thin, and I think they would work really well if you had short hair. And say you put this like at the middle of your head, back of your head over here. If your hair ended like over here, it'd be okay. But if it was like my hair, which is pretty long, like just here at my chest is where my hair would end. If you put this in, it would end like right over here, like right at this length, and you can see that the ends, like where my hair would end, is like really wispy, and so it makes it really obvious that I'm wearing extensions. So I have to curl my hair in order to do that. So I don't like that, actually. It's not really so bad that I can't wear the extensions, because as I said, I just have to curl my hair, and when I curl my hair, nobody would really notice. But the other thing that I really didn't like was that when I comb through with my fingers, it's really soft, but when I brush through or comb through with like a real comb, like this one for example, like a tuft of hair would fall off like right at the edge of the weft. Isn't really a lot of hair. Normally, if I brush through my whole set of 10 wefts, I would have maybe like 1 or 2 tufts of hair that would fall off. That's not a lot. That doesn't mean that it's shedding, but I do not like the fact that there's hair falling off right from where the weft is. I've not had that experience with any of the other extensions that I have, so that's a really like huge down part for me. I found like a couple of threads running in with the hair. I think they're like threads from where the machine weft is, like over here at the top. Then there would be like a thread running down. It's not so obtrusive if it's like a dark color, like if it's dark red or dark blue. Those are some of the threads that I found. I found maybe 5 threads in all of the 10 wefts. A dark red or a dark blue thread is okay, but I've found a couple of yellow threads, and yellow is really bright, and if I were to like put up my hair and the extensions would be hanging down, someone would be able to see the yellow thread. So I cut that out before I was able to actually wear this, so nobody actually noticed that I actually had thread in my hair. The shipping actually took 2 weeks. That's shipping from Canada to Singapore. I perfectly understand, and that's perfectly acceptable shipping period for me. It's $5 flat rate. I think that's not bad. I think though that because of these like wispy ends, like these, I don't think they're worth $200. I just think that if I was getting 22 inches of hair, I would at least want it to be slightly thicker than these at the ends. I do not mind not having the same number of wefts. I don't mind having less number of wefts than 10 wefts, but I do mind having scraggly ends. It would work well for someone who has fine hair, because I have really thick hair. The hair strand is fine, but I have a lot of hair, so it takes a lot of hair extensions to blend in. But strangely enough, my 160 grams of hair actually blends in better. And I think it's because it's shorter, so there's less length for those straggly ends. Would I repurchase this again? I would probably buy another 160 gram set once I've worn out my 220 gram set. I probably won't buy the 220 gram set again, just because I do not like these wispy ends. The other set, the 160 gram set, the wispy ends are a lot shorter because it's just 20 inches. So I think that's a plus for that. And if I wear all of the wefts in my hair, it just blends in perfectly, even when I have straight hair. Basically, just 3 stars for the hair, 4 stars for the packaging, and 5 stars for the customer service, because their customer service is like perfect. I just love it. So would I recommend other people to buy this? Yeah, I'd recommend the 160 grams. I would not recommend this 220 grams. I just don't think that I would pay $200 for these wispy ends. I do think that this is good value for the money though. This is, I think this is like $150 or something. Yeah, I can't remember, but I'll put it in the down bar. I'll put the pricing and the colors that I have in the down bar, and the rest of the review, I have a crap ton of other information regarding Bellami hair extensions up on my blog, and I will also link that in the down bar. I would say that girls with fine hair would do really well with this, like even with the 220 grams. If you had fine hair, I think that would be really great for you. But if you had like medium to thicker hair and it's like pretty long like mine and blonde cut like mine, I would steer clear of the 220 grams and go for the shorter one. 160 grams. I think it blends better. Everything else would be on my blog. I do hope that you give it a visit, and I'll see you in my next review. Bye!